What's going on, everyone? It's DB, and I'm here to try to help you get through this crazy BedWars Classic event. It's the Penguins. They're back. Yep. You remember the Penguin Survival? If you didn't play that before the Classic, you don't know what pain really is, because it was painful even before this event, and they've always been painful. I'm sorry to say. Like, the first time they did this event was like almost 2 years ago. I think maybe it has been 2 years. I don't know. I'm losing track of time. But we actually, the first time we did it, we survived under the map, believe it or not. The mechanics were a little different back then, but they updated it. And pretty much what you see now is the same event that they've done in the past. This is not anything new. This is basically a rehash of the Penguin Survival game. And this one's just a little slightly different, though. They do have a different map, I believe, and a couple different mechanics. So I'm going to give you some tips in a little bit, but first, let me show you where all the different locations of the ticks drops are inside the lobby, because that's going to be kind of important, because you do need all 10. It does help for this, by the way, if you have the broom. It was the broomstick, the lobby gadget. If you don't have that, if you have a grapple, if you don't have a grapple, maybe ask someone to drop one, because you can use that. If you have a hang glider, great. Basically, you need a little bit of mobility to get around. You don't need it. It just works better if you do. You can still parkour up stuff and get to it, so it's not that big of a deal if you don't have these things. So after I show you all these locations, I'm going to give you the tips for the Penguin Survival game, and then we're going to follow up with the actual match and show you how I did it. So those are all the locations for the ticks. Hopefully you found them all. Not that hard to find. I think I found them in like maybe less than 5 minutes or something like that. So first up, let's talk about the kits that you're going to want to use. So what I would recommend is have at least one healer. I like Melody. Like I said, we've done this before. This is not a new experience for us. Penguin's been around in BedWars here and there. Having a healer does help a lot. I would actually recommend 2 Melodies. We didn't have that. So in this case, we used a Melody. We also had 2 axolotls. So Amy Axolotl is such a good kit if you have her. If you don't, you can get a rental. There are rentals in the game. But if you don't have Axolotl Amy, there's other kits you can use. But you need to make sure whatever kit you use, don't use a kit that benefits from other players. For example, and I'm not saying like your teammates, I'm saying benefits like damage wise. So for example, like Barbarian, you're not going to get any damage from mobs with the Barbarian. So you're not going to be able to get your Rage Blade, unfortunately. You're not going to be able to use Lucia because you're not going to be doing damage to players. So you're not going to be able to get your candy. There's a lot of kits like Zephyr. Zephyr's not going to be able to get its stacks on feathers because you're just killing mobs. So you can't treat the penguins like players, okay? You're not going to get, it's not PvP, it's PvE. So one of our teammates had Baker for some reason, so that was pretty much useless. I do recommend using Ember. Ember is a great one. I think I used that to win a match once, and we had to like survive like the hardest mode or so. I forgot how many waves. It was definitely more than 10 if I recall. But yeah, Ember's a really good one because you just sit there and spin and cause a lot of damage to the penguins. If you need to, go watch like one of my older streams. I think I did an old video. I'll link it in the description if I can find it. But you can watch like how we beat that with that kit. It should still, with that kit combo, that should still work. That should still be meta. But we use 2 Axolotl Emus because the cool thing about Axolotl Emu is you do get Axolotls, which give you bonus damage. They give you also bonus defense, and it does stack with your teammates. So the Axolotls on a teammate will also help you, and so on. So Axolotl Emu, really, really powerful. You get the extra damage if you buy the damage Axolotl. You also get the defense. So it's just a really, really good kit for this. I would not use Elder Tree. I saw Creek using it. I wouldn't use that one. You basically don't have any armor. You can't buy armor, and unless you can get an Emerald Sword, that kit is useless. So like I already tried Elder inside that mode. They don't spawn enough orbs orbs for you to be able to get enough HP. And if you're gonna really go in this mode as Elder Tree, so you're probably gonna want to like 600 HP. Now, as far as the map goes, there are two different maps in the game. There's a snow map, which is like the original like survival map, and then there's a new map, which is the classic mode map. So the old snow map does not have a team chest. It also doesn't have a private chest. So you're gonna want to requeue if you get the snow map. So just keep requeuing until you get the classic map, because that map is much better. It actually has like team chests and a private chest, so that way you can, you know, store your emeralds, because currently inside this snow map, if you go in there and you have diamonds and you die, or emeralds and you die, you lose it all, and you can't upgrade your stuff. So super risky. Definitely do the right map. The classic map's the easiest. Throughout the match, how you get resources like diamonds and emeralds is through these crates. You can get them off enemies as well. By killing enemies, you can get those drops, but the primary way is to get them from crates around the map. So there's not like generators, you know, emerald or diamond generators, unlike the old mode. This one, they have these little crates, and you need to basically break the crates to get the items. They do despawn when enemies begin to attack you. So what you're going to want to do is use your bow to shoot at the crates so that you can break the crates and get the loot from afar. So you don't actually have to go travel all the way out to the crates to get them. You can just shoot an arrow at them, break them, you'll get the loot instantaneous. Then you're going to want to put that in your private chest so you don't lose it. Definitely get your armor first, by the way, whatever you're doing. Make sure you upgrade your armor first, because if you die, you can't lose your armor. But if you die with a really good sword, you're going to lose that sword, and all that resource that you just spent on swords is gone, and you're stuck with just no armor or whatever armor you had. If you can get emerald armor, even better. I mean, you're pretty much going to be the carry. You just need to have a healer. I have a really good and big tip for you, by the way, which is going to make all the difference in the world for you to be able to beat this. And you could beat it very easily if you follow this one tip. And it is, don't kill the last enemy for that wave. There's no timer before the next wave. So if you can box up the last enemy, put them in like a obsidian box or something, basically box them up if you can, and then just go out and farm resources until you are fully stacked. You can literally go out there, get fully stacked with like emerald gear, and then finally kill it, and then continue the match. So it's basically like hitting a pause button. If you don't kill that last mob, then you're in good shape. But if you have like a turret, you know, defense tower, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, or they die from spikes or something like that, then it's too late. But just make sure your team knows what they're doing. Maybe I'll get inside, you know, voice chat or something. But essentially, if you can leave the mob alone, you're pretty much extending the farming. So you can just go around, farm all the resources that are out there, then continue it, then do it again, farm all the resources that are out there. Especially great if you can get a farming kit that benefits. So for example, metal detector, a lot of people are using that. You can pause the match that way, so that you basically get infinite resources that way. You can also use fisherman. I haven't tried fisherman, but I would assume it's infinite resources for you there too. So if you can pause the game by trapping one of the mobs, especially like the first like wave, great. So you're already gonna win. I mean, that's pretty much GG right there. Now there are different items you can buy during the match. There are spike traps. You definitely need to use those. I think they're only like 40 iron. Put them inside the entrances, so the entrance ways. That way when the mobs pass through them, they get damaged. You also want to use either a defense tower or a healing banner. You can only use one of them though, so you have to choose between one. Don't do what I did during the stream and buy more than one, because it will take out the previous tower. So if you go and place a healing banner, it's going to destroy your defense, like your damaging tower. If you place a damage tower, it's going to take away your healing tower. So you got to pick one or the other. Placing one of each definitely helps, but the enemies can break them, and they will break them. So make sure you keep an eye on that and replace them if they do get broken. They do cost emeralds, which is kind of a downer, but hey, that does help. What I also recommend is boxing in the bed. Protect the bed with obsidian, because obsidian is harder to break. Also prioritize your targets. So whenever you see an enemy penguin, make sure you go after the yellow bombers first, because they blow up your bed like very, very easily, and they do a lot of damage to you. So you want to kill them before they get too close to your bed. If they get too close to your bed, they're going to explode. So kill them a little further away, and then make sure you keep an eye on like the enemies. Basically, you have someone that's kind of like defending and rebuilding while you're attacking. So someone's basically in charge of rebuilding the base. Someone else is in charge of just killing stuff. So super important that you balance your team's roles. Will help you a lot for being able to beat this. Also, as far as upgrades go, a lot of people were upgrading, you know, one or the other. They don't really know what to upgrade first. I recommend upgrading your damage first, then you go to armor, and then you go to bed last. And the reason is if you're not doing that much damage, or you're too squishy later on in the waves, you're not going to be able to defend your bed. So what does it matter if your bed's like 1,000 HP? you're gonna be so squishy. You're just gonna keep dying because they're gonna destroy your bed no matter what. If you're squishy. So what you're gonna want to do is get your damage up so you can kill them, and then do armor next, and then bed health last. Now you only need to survive 10 waves to get the badge. I didn't know this when I beat it. So the video is, dude, you're gonna just. I'll let you see the craziness at the end here, but I had no idea it was only 10 waves. But at the end here, I was like, dude, don't kill him yet. Don't kill me yet. We were trying to like gear up and stuff. We were trying to pause the game. They're like, but DV, you only need to kill these guys, and then we win. I'm like, oh, okay. In that case, GG's. But yeah, you need to keep an eye on that. Make sure, you know, if you look at the waves, pay attention. But anyway, I hope these tips helped you. If they did, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you in the next vid. I'll just let you watch the rest. Peace.
We're doing better this round for sure. So far. I don't want to jinx it though. The key is to focus all the bombers first. If you see a bomber or a drill guy, dude, this is intense. All right, let's get one of these. We also need to get some spike traps, like the traps in there. There we go. How much are spike traps? Are they... Oh, those are totally affordable. Can you use Ember in that mode still? Yeah. We need 20 diamonds. I think I'm going to save for Emerald Sword or... Yeah, Emerald Sword. Brutal. Kill the bombers first. It's pretty good though. We're doing pretty good. We should be farming right now. Don't kill them all. That's how we won a lot of penguin battles. Just don't kill them all. Oof. Healing fountain. I think you can... Chat, can you only have one shockwave? Do you know? Has anyone tried? Let's go ahead and box this up in the meantime. All right. You could technically like double fortress it. Oh, you know, we should use ceramic so they can't blow stuff up. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we need to do ceramic in here. So the next wave is like the big dudes. So we're going to want to block this off too. No! Someone didn't get the memo. Did you see? He just like... He just teleported straight up. I need a better sword. Go the other side. So much easier when everyone's geared up. All right, so I have three emeralds. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on it. Oh, I killed the last one. My bad. Let's get a crossbow. Okay, we got a bed health upgrade. Nice. I like how we're messing up the pathfinding system. Ow. Oh, you almost suffocated me. Do we have a mobile player with us? They're inside. They're inside. Dude, careful with the blocks. I'm not going in. I'm not going in. They're going to have to deal with that. I'm going to get suffocated in there. Let's go. We got a badge. Token 3. Did they take out our turrets? I can't tell. They did. So we got to replenish. Wait, you can only have one thing out? That's scam. You can either do a healing portal or you can do this thing. Whoa. You just gave me... Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, okay. I can get it. I can get it. I can get it. I can get it. Let's go. I need heals. I need... Where's our healer? Where's our healer? Where's our melody, dude? Where'd our melody go? Shoot. I think it's too late. Okay, I'm getting healed. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I almost died. Let's go on the other side. Stay in. Nice. Thanks, healer. They're still inside. All right, we got. Let's rebuild while we're waiting for the next spawn. Rebuild. Oh shoot! Just leave him alone. Don't count. That's all right. That's all right. Did they take out my turret? Dude, it's so dangerous to be in here. Get out of there. Dude. The penguin almost suffocated me that time. Did the big guy get in? Ain't no way, dude. Our bed's gone, dude. I can't get out. I can't do anything. Nothing we could do. Whoa! Little hackers. I got 1,000 iron. Bro's just chilling in there. Let's get stacked. Leave him in there. This is the last wave. Oh, wait, really? Do we just have to kill these guys? And then we win? Dude, that's all we had to do was kill that last guy. I'm thinking like I'm prepping for the worst. Let's go. We survived. Let's go. Dude, I thought we had to like stack. I was just like, not again. Not again. Oh, man, we got it.